Oh man, oh, what a long day. Finally relax.
There's nobody on overtime. There's nobody working on the
weekends.
There's a lot that could be.
Back to the market right now. We're going to talk about the biggest winner for the S&P 500 today, and
point values have doubled. Here we go. Top 6 answers.
Now we'll open the peritoneal cavity, exposing the body's.
Do for you, Mr. Reese.
You wanted me to do the diligence on the outside holdings deal?
See what's going on Instagram. Nothing. You know what? Let me just look and see. Yeezy.com. Still down. Who knows when that thing's going to come back? Who knows if it's ever going to come back? Crazy. It's been down for months. Absolutely wild. What the? Who's this? I'm getting them. He's gone. What the hell is this? What the fuck? The fuck was that all about? So weird. To Lambo from Yeezy. I guess we open it up and see what's in here. What the fuck? Comes with a note.
Dear Lambo, this is the magic Nazi dagger which yields the power to restore the Yeezy website. Only you can harness its power by chopping beef and cheese simultaneously, rendering the space and time continuum non-kosher, thus restoring the Yeezy website. Please, Lambo, I beg of you, do this for the people.
For the people? What the fuck? There's no way. But Lambo's for the people. So should I try this? Fuck it. Let's give it a try.
1 hour later.
I knew it wasn't gonna work. Total bullshit. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lambo, and we're back with another video. And that's right, guys, the Yeezy.com website is back in business. And all jokes aside, you know, it does look like this has more merchandise on there, more stuff, but that might just be more time you're going to be waiting to get your stuff, guys. We're going to talk all about it. Make sure you slap the hell out of that like button. You've also hit that subscribe button with the flying elbow drop from the top rope. You also drop a comment down below, guys. Anything you want to say down below, I'll definitely get back to you 100%. Drop a comment. down below. And you already know every video that hits 150 likes qualifies for a free giveaway. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and drop a comment down below. After 150 likes, I'm gonna pick a random comment. I'm gonna get in touch with you and you're gonna get some free stuff. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Real quick, guys, if you want to stay up to date with day-to-day activity stuff, I'll drop daily website streams, discounts, stuff I sell, you know, websites, whatever. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Lambo Andy. You'll get a lot of updates and stuff, sometimes quicker than YouTube. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the video. So guys, if you've been following the channel, you already know we had the death or the funeral for the Yeezy website back when it went down. And if you haven't seen that video, that was probably one of my most watched videos over the past few months. It was pretty good. So make sure you watch that video up there if you want to just see, at least watch the beginning of it, because it is pretty entertaining. But as you know, guys, it does look like the website is back up. And you know, it said, if you were checking out Yeezy.com for the past months, it was just saying Yeezy store is coming soon. Yeezy store is coming soon. And people were saying, oh, it's going to be physical stores. He's opening up real stores. And I'm telling him, like, no, it's not. He's just saying, like, the Yeezy stores coming, like, the store is coming soon. Like, but they were just like, no, he's bringing up real stores. Either way, it doesn't matter what it means. Either way, the website is back. The Yeezy.com website is back. And this time it does look like it has a lot more stuff on there. It has a lot more different items than we've ever seen before. A lot of female stuff for the first time. There's a lot of women's drops on there. And we're going to take a look at some of the stuff. But before we take a look at some of the stuff, and also I was going to say different price ranges. It's not all just $20. So it's very interesting. We're going to talk all about that. But before we get into that, people are still waiting from December for their orders. Let that sink in. In 4 months, it's going to be a year that they're waiting for orders. There's still people waiting from January, February, you know, all up until the website went down. People are still waiting. And now, bringing the website back, I haven't tried to buy anything on there yet, but as an investor, someone who's going to invest in a product, buy a product, a consumer, it is very concerning to me to know that people are still waiting almost a year for their stuff, and I'm about to go and buy it from the same source. And it's not just like one or two people. There are multiple. There are hundreds. I'm talking probably even thousands, probably tens of thousands of orders still that are just sitting in limbo that people haven't gotten. They reach out to customer service and it's just, oh, you know, we'll ship it when we get it. What makes you think that this stuff that he just dropped is going to get to you any sooner? So we'll talk all about it. But if you're still waiting on an order, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're still waiting on an order. And if you are still waiting, are you about to now reinvest on this new stuff, even though you're still waiting? That's wild if you are. I mean, it's crazy, but I want to know down below. Just drop a comment how long you've been waiting. And if you are still waiting and you want to cancel your order, you just send an email to help@yeezy.com. And you just send them an email saying, cancel my order. Here's the order number. Cancel it. Refund me right now. And as soon as they get to your email, they'll refund you, right? But if you're still waiting, let me know down below. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how long you're waiting, what you're waiting on, and if you're going to still buy some of this new stuff, because it's absolutely wild. But yeah, guys, it's absolutely wild that he's now dropping new stuff and people are still waiting on their old stuff. So, but yeah, guys, that's absolutely wild that new stuff is coming out when people are still waiting on their old stuff. It's really crazy. But since we are talking about the new stuff, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff and see what pieces are coming out. some of the different price points and some of the different items. Now, we're not going to look at every single piece, but I put just like a random list together of some things and some photos. Obviously, you guys can go check it all out for yourself at Yeezy.com and see all the different pieces. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these random, $20 pieces that I just, put together here. So if you take a look at these, it looks like, the shades, which is something that's been highly anticipated for a very long time. A lot of people have been wanting these shades. Now, I will say this picture of them looks a little darker than the reflective ones that you typically see everybody wear, or the samples that came out, the ones that he has, these look like more black, just like a black dark tint. So I don't know if that's just like the way that this photo's taken or what, but I guess we'll see. Also, those other sunglasses up there, kind of like similar to the ones, like I actually have a pair that's very similar to this. And these look like the ones that he's been wearing lately, like those Japan over glasses, those safety glasses type things. You have a bunch of women's stuff. I put a few of the things up here. And these are all $20, remember. And most of the women's like clothing is $20. We have like a bunch of leggings, a bunch of different variants of leggings. There's a bunch of different like underwear on there. There's some like granny panties for all you people who like those. I can't stand those. I just throw them all away. Like if your girl wears granny panties, like get a new girl. Like, I'm serious. I mean, you gotta rock thongs, man. G-strings, that's the only way to go. Yeah, granny panties is nasty. But they're disgusting. But we got some socks, random shirts. Like, again, I didn't put every single piece. As you can see, it says not all $20 pieces are shown. You can go on the website and take a look. One interesting thing is it does look like these are literally the Yeezy slides, like the Adidas Yeezy slides for $20, which is an absolute steal. If it is going to be made from the same grade EVA foam, and it's the exact same, that's an absolute steal, because those are really good slides. Like, not even lying. Those, I have a bunch of pairs of them and I love them. They're really comfortable and they last a really long time. But you can see they have leggings, random shirts. They have a bunch of other stuff on there, but most of the basic pieces are going to be $20, like the basic short sleeve shirts, some of the basic long sleeves, the leggings. Now, none of the pants are, you can see none of the pants are actually on here. Leggings, yes, but none of the pants are actually on this $20 piece, and none of the hoodies, as you can see, are on this $20 piece either, which is very interesting, because all those are actually going to be on the next page here. So those are actually going to be some of the $40 pieces, right? So all the hoodies, all your pants, sweatpants. He has regular pants, almost like he has like the the nylon pants. Also, it almost looks like there's like some cordura type material. It does look like it's a very similar to the Yeezy Gap TPU dry bag. It's called a backpack, it looks like, but it is very similar from this picture. I don't know the quality. I don't know how it's going to be made, but seeing as how he used the Yeezy slide exact freaking like one for one. I mean, this looks like the backpack as well, one for one. So that's a really good deal for $40. I mean, I use that backpack on like weekend trips, day trips. I really use the TPU bag a lot. It's definitely a very useful bag. The PVC one is also useful on like when I go on big vacations, when I take like 2 suitcases, I use that as well. Like when I take like a big road trip for like a couple weeks, that I'll use that as well. But you can see the season 10 hoodie that everyone wants is $40. Now, it doesn't have anything on the back. It's just, I didn't show the back of these, but it doesn't have anything on the back. All the windbreakers, all the hoodies, it does look like he has like this, it's like a double layer shirt almost, has a long sleeve underneath a short sleeve, or vice versa. Yeah, no, a long sleeve underneath a short sleeve, yeah. Windbreakers, he has this really long dress. Again, a lot of women's stuff came out this drop. There's a bunch of other hoodies on there. I obviously couldn't show them all. It has that windbreaker hoodie. It does not have the fur one though. The one with the fur, the you know, the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. It doesn't have that hoodie. It just has the, it looks like just the windbreaker on there somewhere, without the fur, right? So again, not all $40 pieces are shown, but these are a couple of the interesting ones, especially that bag. That's definitely a good piece. Oh, by the way, in the $20 section as well, aside from the Yeezy slides, there were a couple other shoes as well for 20 bucks, like the slippers that he had already dropped, and then like those shoes everyone was waiting on. But again, I told you, the boots, nowhere to be found, because the boots never existed. And you can go back to my last video, and again, my video aged like fine wine, and again, I'm proven right. And then we have the $60 pieces. Now, the $60 pieces, there are a couple decent pieces in there. This, I'm assuming, pleather hoodie type thing. This would be the only piece out of the entire collection that I would potentially buy and wait and see and take a look at the quality and see how it is, because I actually like that. I don't know if it's pleather though, or if it's like velour, because the more I zoom in on it and look at it, it almost looks like not velvet. What am I trying to think of? Kind of like silk, like that silk, you know, when you see like really nice like drapes in like a hotel or something, and it's like that silky type look, and it's, but they're really thick silk. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Like, I don't know, I cannot tell what that is made out of. It doesn't say, and I've zoomed in, and I'll try to show you guys a zoomed in picture. I don't know if you guys want to do some digging and try to do some research. I don't know if it's pleather. For 60 bucks, I'm assuming it's some sort of material other than, you know, it's definitely not windbreaker, definitely not nylon. It's got to be like that silk stuff I'm talking about, or some sort of pleather or something like that. Because the other stuff here, there's like some crazy woman's shoes, like some high heels that actually have like stitching and an actual heel and stuff. You can see it's, you know, 60 bucks, and that's a fair price, I suppose, because that's about average for like a woman's heel or something, like some regular heel, I guess. And they also have these other like slipper heel type things. I don't know, these slides. They also have a bunch of raincoats and stuff. And again, not everything I have is up on here, but just a few of the pieces. But again, that $60 jacket down there, I really am interested in and see what that is actually made of. You know, again, I could spend the 60 and wait, or I could wait and see until someone gets it, and then I don't know, we'll see. We'll fucking see, right? And then the last one I want to show you is a couple of the $80 to $100 pieces. And the only $100 piece is that boot right there. It's that woman's boot, which I don't know. Obviously, someone's going to buy it. I don't know. Should I buy it just to review it? Let me know down below if I should buy it just to review it. If so, you guys better start giving me some super chat comments. Y'all be like, yeah, buy stuff, buy stuff. What, you think money grows on trees? Shit. I don't just, you know, fuck, it costs money to buy this shit. So if y'all want me to buy this stuff, you know, I don't make any I make like $5 a video from YouTube. You know, it's fucking cheap. I don't make no money. So if you guys want to actually help me contribute to buying some of this shit, when you drop your comments down below, leave a super chat comment. You can do that, and you can drop any amount you want, and that'll go straight towards buying some of this shit. So just so you know. But then we have these trench coats and like this nicer kind of trench coat with like a hood. I guess it's like a raincoat or like a, but it's not a raincoat though, because this wasn't listed on the raincoat. I forget what it's actually labeled as on the website, but it also kind of looks like it's made of like a thicker, nicer material, almost maybe kind of like that jacket that I'm thinking that we were looking at. I don't know. But yeah, that it does look a little interesting. And then we have that trench coat. I think there are a couple different colors in all these things, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of these have different colors as well. So you can definitely take a look and see, you know, what pieces you're interested in. But for me, guys, the pieces that I'm interested in the most are, you know, obviously the shades, just to see how they are. I mean, we know how they are, but are they this silver or are they this black tint ones? That $60 jacket is definitely nice. And then the slides, if those are actual Yeezy, legit Yeezy Adidas EVA foam grade, the same graded foam that they used for the Adidas kind, like I would definitely buy like a bunch of pairs of those. I'd buy like 5 pairs of those probably just to have, because those are actually legit really nice slides. But yeah, I'm interested to know what you guys are gonna buy, or are you gonna buy stuff? Because honestly, I'm not gonna be running out and spending money. In fact, I actually heard some of the people were saying that there was issues trying to buy stuff. When they tried to place an order, it wouldn't actually let them place an order. So I haven't tried, because I'm not running out to look to spend money right now on all his stuff, because I already know the shipping debacle going on. I'm gonna wait to see. But let me know down below, are you guys trying to buy stuff? Have you bought stuff? What did you buy? If you are gonna buy stuff, like, are you gonna wait? And if you do wait, what are you gonna wait for? Like, what pieces is catching your eye the most? I would say out of all the pieces on there, the bag, definitely worth it. The slides, like the actual Adidas Yeezy foam slides, those are definitely absolutely worth it. That jacket, depending on what it's made on, for $60, it looks interesting. Like, if it is pleather, I would be kind of, and like inside was lined with like a nice material, I would be satisfied with that. That would be a nice pickup for $60, but we don't really know what that is. But that's another piece I'm interested in. There's some other things on there, you know, the shades, obviously, those are going to be, we're interested in those. You know, some of the other stuff on there, some of those pants, like, it looks like the Cordura pants, but then some of them look like jean, maybe like the sateen, almost like mixture. I don't know. So here's what I'll say. This drop, definitely a lot more reasonable as far as the different variety of pieces. The price, understandable, because you can't have everything for $20, so I get that. But the shipping, that is just still where I draw the line on the shipping. Like, that's just, yeah, it's terrible, and we don't know what to expect. And the fact that people are still waiting is makes me very hesitant to want to spend money again, you know? So I'm going to hold out for a little bit. I'm going to wait and see. It does suck that not everything's $20, because that would have made everything affordable for everybody. But now, hopefully you kind of get what you pay for, you know? So when you're paying for this more expensive stuff, it's going to be slightly better quality, better construction, better material. I don't know. But hopefully better shipping. That's all we can ask for, right? That's all we can pray for. But let me know down below, guys. What pieces do you like? What pieces are you going for? If you stuck around this long, I truly appreciate you. Make sure you slap that like button, guys. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're currently climbing to 6,000. We're getting close. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the way out the door. I'd greatly appreciate it, guys. And until next time, deuces.
Bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, boys, they wanna be me.